So does anyone else get it where they will get, like, actually kind of depressed if they try too hard to focus on one topic? Like, I've been like, okay, I'm going to focus on getting my AWS Cloud Architect certification. And, like, I'm just getting so many mental blocks to actually studying for it. So then I say, okay, well, I'm going to go take a break. I'm going to go study some of the stuff that I actually want to study. Like, today I'm just blasting through a freaking React Native tutorial because I decided I want to make a mobile app. And then I do that for a while, scratch the itch, and then some money issue comes up, and it's like, all right, well, shit, now I got to go back to doing what will make me money, go back to studying for it, get a little closer, and then the whole cycle repeats again. Does anyone else have something like this happen? If you've been in tech long enough, then a phrase that you have heard a nauseating number of times is the T-shaped developer or engineer or whatever. And it basically, for the few that don't know, and honestly, you have to be like straight out of college to not have heard the phrase, but it basically means that you have a little bit of knowledge in basically all the subjects, and then you go deep into one. The problem, as I see, though, with the current market is that whether you lean more generalist or specialist, you're basically told you are wrong. If you are more of a specialist, such as, for example, I've had friends where, like, all they do is SQL or all they know is, like, Java. And you think, well, okay, they can probably get some sort of cushy job at a giant company, right? Well, I think that used to be the case, but now they're told, oh, well, you need to also go learn this skill or that skill. And while being able to adapt and learn is just a necessary job skill anyone needs to have, you're now seeing these job descriptions where there's like 7 or 8 things. And it's gotten to the point that I tell some of the people entering into tech, or hell, just anyone job searching. I have a hairstylist friend who's trying to find a part-time job, and she's like, oh, well, I'm not, I don't fit that or this. I'm like, they're putting everything you may ever possibly do on the job description, when in reality, probably only 1 or 2 of those you're going to do day to day. Like, that's going to be your job. And then the other things are just things you may touch. If you are a generalist, you are also told that you are completely wrong, because people want the 3 years or the 5 years of experience. If you get the ones where they're at least generous enough to not say work experience, they still want these senior people. So we're wound up being caught in this weird nobody wins situation where you basically need to have had enough time to be able to learn a little bit to be functional in all of the technologies, but then also be experienced enough to carry a whole part of a production app on your own. For a lot of companies, the way they get around this problem is they say, well, we just want seniors. If you go on any company job board websites, you will find plenty of senior positions. This almost is not, if you've been in the job search for any amount of time, this is almost not worth mentioning. As a lot of people have aptly pointed out, where are you going to get those seniors? Look at this dog.